Ever get that feeling your dog's trying to tell you something, but you just can't quite figure it out, like they're speaking in code?
Right, like a secret language only they know.
Exactly. And today, we're cracking that code. We're diving deep into the subtle world of dog communication, those little signs they give before the barking, or even worse.
Biting, yeah, no one wants that.
Exactly. So we're talking about those early warning signs, what experts call adversarial signals.
Think of it like this. You're at a party, someone's getting a little too close for comfort, you might subtly shift away, cross your arms.
Maybe even clear your throat, like, personal space, please.
Exactly, you're not being aggressive, just setting a boundary.
Right. And dogs, well, they can't exactly use words, so they rely on these subtle physical cues.
Exactly. And today we're looking at this fascinating article from Onlinehund.dk, Hunden's signaler. It breaks down these signals in a way that's super helpful for any dog owner.
Okay, so let's unpack this dog dictionary. What are some of the warning signs we should be looking out for?
Well, there's the classic lip curl. It's subtle, but you might see a slight tightening of the mouth, maybe those ears flattening back a bit.
The curl. Okay, I've seen that.
That's a big red flag. Then there's the whale eye, when the dog rolls their eyes so you can see the whites, like a whale peeking above the surface.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that. They often raise a paw, too, like they're frozen.
Exactly. That raised paw, a tucked tail, all signs your dog is feeling anxious, wants to avoid conflict.
So much for dogs loving eye contact.
Right? It's all about context. Now, what about the tail?
Oh, I thought wagging was always a good thing.
Not always. You see, there's a big difference between a relaxed wag and a high, stiff wag, often with those short, jerky movements.
It's like that tense smile you give when you're really uncomfortable but trying to play it cool.
Exactly. And they might even be panting or holding their bodies stiffly with that kind of wag. They're basically saying, I might have to defend myself here.
Okay, lip curls, whale eyes, tense tail wags. This is serious stuff. What happens if we miss these signs? Or worse, ignore them?
Well,
So let's say we do notice our dogs sending out those warning signals. What's our next move?
that's where we become dog whisperers, stepping in to diffuse the situation before it escalates.
Because ignoring those signals is like ignoring a fire alarm, right?
Exactly. And that's where Hunden's signaler really shines. They offer 6 basic training exercises to help dogs manage stress and learn better coping mechanisms. Think of it like teaching your dog to be a Zen master of chill.
6 exercises. Okay, I'm intrigued. That seems manageable, even for a novice dog trainer like myself. Lay it on me. What's the first exercise?
The first one is the classic sit by my side. This isn't just about good manners, it's about focus. When your dog sits by your side, they're taking their cues from you, not the potential stressors around them.
So it's like saying, hey, everything's cool, I've got this, in a way your dog understands.
Exactly. And the more you practice this, even in low-stress situations, the stronger that connection becomes. Their brain starts building neural pathways, like a mental shortcut to calmness.
Okay, that's one exercise down. What's next on our dog whisperer training list?
The next one is leave it. This is all about impulse control, teaching your dog to focus on you rather than getting fixated on whatever's causing them anxiety.
So if my dog starts freaking out about a squirrel across the street, leave it is my way of saying squirrel. What squirrel?
Precisely. You're redirecting their attention, giving them a positive outlet for that nervous energy. And the science behind it is fascinating. Every time your dog successfully leaves it, those neural pathways for impulse control get stronger.
So it's not about suppressing their instincts. It's about giving them a different way to channel those instincts.
Exactly. Now, the third exercise is look at me. This is all about eye contact, but the right kind, not the staring kind that can actually stress dogs out. It's about gentle eye contact that reinforces your bond and brings their focus back to you.
So if I see my dog displaying those warning signs we talked about earlier, I can use look at me to snap them out of it.
You got it. It's like offering them a lifeline of calmness in a sea of potential stress. And when they look at me, make sure to reward them. Positive reinforcement is key to making these exercises stick.
That makes sense. Now we're halfway through. What's number 4 on our list of dog zen exercises?
Number 4 is heel, but with a twist. This isn't just about walking nicely on a leash. It's about teaching your dog to walk calmly and confidently by your side, even when surrounded by distractions.
I see. So instead of pulling on the leash, which only adds to their anxiety, heel is about structured togetherness.
Exactly. It's about you and your dog moving as a unit, projecting an aura of calm, even in the face of potential triggers.
Okay, 2 more exercises to go. Hit me with number 5.
Number 5 is all about creating positive associations. Let's say your dog gets nervous around other dogs. Instead of avoiding all dogs, you can use positive reinforcement to change their emotional response.
So if we're walking and see another dog in the distance, instead of panicking, I can use that moment to teach my dog that other dogs equal good
If
things.
you're catching on, you can offer them treats, praise, or even play a fun game, anything that helps them associate other dogs with positive experiences.
This is like rewiring their brain, one treat at a time.
Ah.
Okay, we've arrived at our final exercise, the grand finale of Dog Zen. What's number 6?
And this one's important. Number 6 is all about consistency and patience. Learning new skills takes time, and dogs thrive on routine. The more consistently you practice these exercises, the better equipped your dog will be to handle whatever life throws their way.
So it's not just about memorizing commands. It's about building a relationship based on trust, understanding, and clear communication.
Precisely. And that's where responsibility comes in.
It really makes you think about that relationship we have with our dogs
It really does.
and how much we can learn from them if we just pay attention to what they're trying to tell us.
It's true. That responsibility to listen, that's a huge part of being a dog owner. It's not just about, the walks and the cuddles, the endless games of fetch.
It's about being their advocate, understanding their language, knowing when to step in, how to support them.
It's like you said earlier, if you saw someone struggling with their groceries, you'd offer to help.
Exactly. I wouldn't just stand there watching them struggle.
And it's the same with our dogs, right?
Absolutely.
We have that responsibility to step in when we see them sending out those little distress signals.
And a calm and happy dog is a safe dog, right?
Absolutely.
For them and for everyone around them. So really, by learning to understand these signals and respond to them,
Mm-hmm.
we're not just, improving our own relationship with our dog.
Right.
We're making the world a safer, happier place for everyone.
Yeah, fostering that harmony one tail wag at a time.
I love that. Well said. So for all you dog lovers out there, I hope this deep dive was eye-opening, to say the least.
Definitely.
We covered a lot today, from those subtle warning signs
Mm-hmm.
to those 6 powerful exercises that honestly I think can help transform any dog into a Zen master of chill.
It's true.
But as always, this is just the beginning, right?
Absolutely. This is just the tip of the iceberg. There's a whole world of dog communication out there
A whole...
waiting to be explored. So keep learning, keep observing, keep strengthening that bond with your furry best friend.
Until next time, happy deep diving.